So hello and welcome one and all on a night which is anything but welcoming. The rain is tumbling down here, you can see it against the floodlights. It gives an added sense of drama to a game which was already in itself deemed dramatic. The conditions here will play a substantial part. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, you can never emphasise enough just how important it is to have a dependable goalkeeper, and this fella, Emi Martinez, is certainly one that fits the bill. He's one of the characters left in the game nowadays. I mean, people describe him as a little eccentric, and truth be told, he is at times, but I think we need that in the modern game. We need our characters, we need our big personalities, and I'm glad we've got one here.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Now it's Mac Allister, looking for options for movement. He's in a great position here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Pass somewhat off target. Nico Williams running with the ball. And it's Pedri. Messi knocks it into space. Now it's Álvarez. And he shoots! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Álvarez with the slide tackle there. He has found the way through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. It's Pedri. And it's Grimaldo. Paredes did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Pedri. Spain are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And it's Pedri. Out to the left it goes. Williams' cross. No way through, so he's tried one! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Pedri is offering a wry smile there.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without complication.
Spain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now this could be a chance. Back into the middle. And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's taking no chances there. Now what about a counter-attack? Tagliafico.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies... He's had a shot! He's scored! Spain are all square! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And the ball is out of play. Pedro Porro. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Pedro Porro. Howson. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Oyarzabal. He shifted it to the flank. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi. De Paul. Tagliafico. And it's Paredes. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Williams. He's found a way through. Martinez. Otamendi. Martinez. Otamendi. Mac Allister. Over to the left. Mac González. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that'll do under the circumstances. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the counter is on. Messi. Tries to play it through. That is a great pick out.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
They've played it short. De Paul drives it in. And he's there to get it away. And they can counter here. Great vision. And it's been played through. That's the keeper's ball. And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So it's back to business.
Spain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And it's Mac Allister. Tagliafico. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Yamal.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's well spotted. Otamendi. And it's Mac Allister. Spread it left. Now it's González. Tagliafico. Aimed beyond the defence. González with the cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Otamendi. Now it's González. He's shifting through the gears here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Messi goes short. Well, there's the clearance. Now, can they get him away? That is good alertness. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Oyarzabal. De Paul. And he's forced to go back. Paredes. De Paul. Otamendi. It's a pretty loose pass. So we've reached the hour mark. Can he get on the end of this? He's picked his way through. And that has left him in a heap. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Messi plays it short. Cross to the back post.
Well played and well cleared.
And now they can spring out of defence. Spain have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you...
Shot, surely! Goal! Argentina! Into the lead once more. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Argentina go into the lead. Grimaldo. Nico Williams. And it's Grimaldo. Now it's Messi. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. De Paul, looking to play him in. Montiel, now it's Messi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's a really well-measured ball. Montiel picks it up out wide. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 11 será sustituido por el dorsal 22.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, that's neat. Paredes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Paredes. Otamendi. Played into the... He's having a shot! And that could have brought them level.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 8 serán sustituidos por
Tagliafico.
el dorsal 7.
González.
El dorsal
Spain
10.
will have
El
one
dorsal
further
6.
opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, he'd used up all his chances, hadn't he, Peter? I mean, he was never going to get away with that one.
And it's Fernandez.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They won another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
González. Oh, can he finish? Sticks it away. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Gol de Argentina. Marcó en el
It is a
minuto
good
84.
finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
González demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Argentina go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Lenormand into the last 5 minutes. Pedri. And it's Rodri. Played out to the right. Now it's Dani Olmo. Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Now it's Dybala, pops him off in and wins back the ball. And here's Ferran Torres. And that's going right the way across. Shot a goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Taliafico. Referee's given a throw. Taliafico. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Gets a good foot in there. And that's gone loose. And it's Toro. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Spain were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.